Hello everyone and welcome back to the techystack channel. So today we'll try to explore one more concept of the API. So earlier we did APIs without credentials, so which is working well and good, and now we'll go with APIs with credentials. So I have the credentials with these, so and I have designed again in Python, and I have hosted in locally, so I can see that local host, so which is working fine. So now first we'll go back to the Postman. So we'll see what are the things we need to give here. So this is my login page. So first of all, if you want to directly, you cannot go and get that data. So the first thing is we need to get the bearer token. So with the help of that token, so you are able to go and fetch the rest of the data. So when come to here, so these are the standard things which we need to give this, and this is my URL. So I'm posting that. So once I post that, then I will get this one token. So as of now, I just okay, let it be, no problem. And I will go to the body. So under this body, I have the two parameters are there. So one is a username and the password. So once you done this one, then only will get. For example, if I remove this and I will go on test, so it will throw that error. So you can see this here, right? So downside, we can some kind of error throwing. So this is happened because of this. So if you give this one, then it created, and I got this token as well. And I go here script. So here I created the dynamic variables. So you can see here right side, I will show you here. So when I go here, I can see this variable. So you can create it one environment. So under that environment, whatever the things is, you can create that one. So here my secret token, as of now, I'm removing from this here. So let me remove. So when I go here and when I run this, let me run. So automatically the secret token will come and fall here. So this is a dynamic variable which we can use for going forward. So why we create means, so every time if you not create, every time I need to copy this one and go to here and paste it here. So which I don't want to do that. So I want to avoid that. So that is a purpose of using dynamic variables here. So now we got this Barrett token as well. So after this, I want to get the final output. So here, when you come here, I have the content type is which we need to add these two things again. And my HTTP is, this is a user. So you need to get this from. So these all we are getting from the from here itself. So as of now, I'm the local host, so that way I can design with my own names. So when it is go to IT side, so they will give you some different requests. So based on that, we need to fetch the data. First we need to understand how it's work in the Postman, then only we can go on to coding on the UiPath or Automation Anywhere or any other platforms. So now here my authorization is there. So this is my authorization barrier, and I need to pass this token. So how we can pass means, just to open the flower bracket, and after that you can see all the variables which are available here. So which one you want, you can just take it the token. So just enter, that's it. So if I send this one, so I got this all the stuff. So the same data which is I'm using the earlier Excel file, the same Excel file I'm using for this as well. So now this is a just a high level introduction and how we can get the data from the uh, hosted API with the help of Postman. So this is the things what we step has completed. Now the same thing how we can go and replicate it in the UiPath. We'll try to understand there also. The first thing is we need to get that HTTP request. So I just copying and pasting on the top side. So we'll do here. Okay, let me take HTTP. We'll do from scratch. So just drag and drop this HTTP. And the first thing is what we are doing. So first we need to get this token. We need to get this token. So for that, what we need to, we have the post concept is that. So just copy this URL and paste it URL here. Just double quotes and save it. So and my method is post. So if you give the post, then only we are able to get this token. So if you give here get, it won't get, it won't work properly. And I have the body. So when I go here, I have, this is my body. Just copy this data and go to here and paste it as a text. So after this, we have the text is, you can just go and update the text. So it will throw the error. Just click on the fix it button. So it will work it. So it will take some time to fix that. And still if you got error, so this should be in the double quote. So that's why throwing that error. Just keep like this. Okay, now this is completed and everything is done. Here we can go and put the result as some name. So I will keep it, already I have some variables now which we created earlier. So I will go with the HTTP request. Okay, now we'll see whether this is working fine or not. So we need to understand how the structure is working fine. So these are all steps which we need to do when it is go with the credentials. So now I run it this and we'll see what is this HTTP output. So when you see here, I got this HTTP request as well. So the status is okay, and I got the text content, which is nothing but as a token and my secret. So next thing is we need to deserialize. So how we can deserialize? As of now, this text is looks like a normal deserialization. So it is not involved in the array of this. So you might get to know why you cannot do this array and how we'll go with vice versa. So just use this deserialize and drag and drop. Both will drag and drop. First we'll try to with JSON and we have normal deserialization as well, JSON array and JSON. So here you can pass this string, so HTTP request, okay, and downside HTTP request dot to content. The same thing you can pass it here. Okay, for both I need to create the output, so I will give as JSON. One is for JSON object, another one I will give it as JSON array. JSON J array. Yeah, it's fine. So now we'll see how the data will came out. So why I am showing the both means right now what we are get, this is not in the format of array. So that's why we need to use normal JSON. I mean normal means deserialized JSON. So just hit that enter. So you got that, and now we can see this. So I mean this step has executed successfully, and we can see this JSON object. So JSON object. So when I see here, you can see this JSON object, it has a token. So on token, and we have see this my secret, so only that data it came. So now I will run this JSON array, it will throw the error because this is not in the format of JSON array. You can see this the error. So based on this you can identify whether it's come to from this part or this part. Okay, that's what's clear. So after this JSON object of token, just give the token. So we'll see what it will use. So we can see this, I got this my token array. So this is the final where we are saving this variable. So just go here and I will put one variable, or you can use directly. So right now I will go with one variable. So I will make this as token. So and passes data here. That's it. So it will create the token. What is happening here? Object. Okay, all good only. Uh, Okay, so just go and put this to dot to string. We'll see whether it will throw. Okay, now this just whatever the we are getting that JSON object, just converting into the to the string. And the next step is we need to get data. Get the data from the again APIs. So for that also you can just copy this one. I will go HTTP request. So just drag and drop this HTTP request. Okay, and here URL will be the different. So the first step what we did, get the token from this URL, and my final output is available here. Just copy this variable, and this is the post, and we can see this URL is, this is my URL. Okay, save it and check this, is there any, so here we can see this authorization is there, so just nothing but as the headers. So and just check body, so here no body is there, just we have the headers. So now just go and add this headers. So once you see here you can see these parameters and headers, so just go and check. So this is the my keys and this is the values, just copy this one and go here headers. So this is nothing but the headers. So just give this header, and this should be the barrier. So keep it in double quotes, barrier. After we have this one space is there, so just give the space. Okay, and we can give this our variable. So just check our variable is token and make this as like this. Okay, now we passes barrier token as well. So we'll see how the output will comes. Let me make it as final result. Okay, already have variable. Okay, final result. So we'll see how it will give the data. So and anyway we'll put this is deserialized final text dot to string and JSON array. So our final output which is available in the JSON array. So that's why we deserialize with the help of JSON array. Now we'll run from scratch. We'll see what the output it will comes. So first two steps will run automatically, and the third step we given assigned. So just check the token came or not. So the token is my secret. So here I kept the my token is standard. So going in go to in live environment, it will change every time. So when you run, so it will get the new token. When you run another time, it will get the new tokens. So now I did this as well, and we'll see final result. So just we'll check the final result, what data it came. So when you see this, so status code is unmedia type, so having something issue. So we'll check first the barrier token. So just I will go here and I will take this one, whether it came properly or not. So most of the time this will be the issue. So barrier token my secret, I will just copy the same thing and I will paste it here and we'll check. So let me remove. So whether this is working fine or not. So here I'm getting that output, so which is correct, but something got missed. Maybe this content type it might be missed. So we'll add that content type as well. So just go inside to the headers and add that content type as well. This error because of it should be the get, so that's a reason we got this. And I checked one more thing here. I go here and did this normal parameter, so I mean like a string with the standard, but it's working fine, no issues. I will keep this as barrel token and our token. So only the problem is what we did means, so instead of this get, we could make it as a post. So just keep it as back as get. So now we'll try to run. Now this time it will work. So I have checked thoroughly and it's working fine. So we'll run this as it is. So this is a small common mistakes when you are doing this dealing with API. So now I will give this final result. So you can see this everything came, and we can see the status code is okay. So later we can get the 200 or something. So it depends upon the how they design the API. So my API is somewhat a local hosting now, so that's why I have the different values. And we'll see this realize this as well. So JSON array. So if you put the loop for this, then it will automatically it will work. So these are the different the same code I replicated, and I checked this earlier this video, but this is the code which I have written right away. So this is working fine. So similar way we can do with automation anywhere other tools as well. So if you want, you can just post your comments like need in AI. So then I will do the video. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, so try to subscribe. Thank you.